Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we have this young rookie, Kyle Goodman. He actually was born in New York and lived in the Bronx for many years and grew up in this rivalry. And this is his first ever start. He was just recently called up to the majors, and we will see how he handles his first entry into this Boston Red Sox versus the New York Yankees rivalry. And the first pitch. Fouled off. And the curveball drops in for a strike. Let's see what the young rookie goes with next. And it's a foul ball. The rookie doesn't seem to have any issues on the mound right now, even with the rain. And that's the first strikeout! I'm sure the young rookie is hoping that's the first of many tonight. And it's in there for a strike. This young rookie has actually thrown a perfect game in both levels of minor league baseball, so he'd be like to have a chance to do it again here in the majors, and he would love to do it against the rival Red Sox. Going 0-2 on Ryan McKenna.
One down.
And the pitch. Oh, it's low in the dirt. That one got away from him a little bit there. And the pitch. Strike three! So far, this young kid doesn't seem phased at all out there on the mound. The biggest test so far, Rafael Devers. Power hitting left up and plays the second. Rolls over to first. And he's got the first inning underway. No hits, no runs, no errors.
Leading off for Boston.
Here we go now. Let's go.
The second baseman.
And Goodman comes out to the mound with a 1-0 lead. Pitch against Trevor Story. And he starts off the inning with a strike. And the pitch. Oh, blew it right by him. 99 miles per hour on the gun. That's amazing. This young kid has a bright future if he just keeps going. Pitch 1-1. Foul ball. Seems to be very heavily in the fastball today. Let's see if he switches that up as the innings go on. And the pitch. Oh, just a bit outside. And the pitch. And it drops in. Check swing or not. Strike three. This kid is unstoppable right now. Striking out 3 of the 4 batters he's faced. Now Yoshida in there takes a strike. Outside fastball. And the pitch. You can definitely tell that this young man is a die-hard Yankee fan. He modeled his pitching mechanics after the great Mike Mussina. And his batting stance is very eerily similar to Derek Jeter, his idol. Which is why he wears 22, because obviously the number 2 is retired. No one wears the 2 again since the captain retired. Yoshida spoiling off a few good pitches. Let's see what the kid does next. Comes inside and he fouls that one off away as well. Yoshida delivering a great at-bat. But not great enough, and he strikes out swinging, and the throw to first to complete the out. It seems like Goodman's just mowing them down today out there. Let's see if he can keep this going. It is early, only the second inning. Just a bit outside. Here comes the pitch. Catches the bottom corner. That slider has some bite on it today. The foul ball, the 99-mile-an-hour fastball. That was a little low there. He almost gave him a gimme there. Pitch. Strike three! Through 2 innings. Doing very well. We won't say anything more. But this kid does not seem to be rattled out there on the mound in his first entry into this great rivalry.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
Hey, get ahead, stay ahead right here.
Number 3.
All right, next up, Reese McGuire. No relation to Mark McGuire. And the first pitch of the inning is a ball. You can hear the crowd. They're not happy with that call because that does definitely look like a strike from where we're sitting, but that's all right. The next pitch is a curveball that's rocketed down the foul base side.
Hey, no outs. No outs now.
Oh, comes back up 1-2 now with that Vulcan change. Goodman has stated that he only threw the Vulcan change because he's a nerd and there was no force change. Another foul ball. Stays alive. McGuire is giving a little bit of a hard time here for Goodman. Let's see what happens on the next pitch. Another foul ball, man. He's just dipping on the outside there. Trying to expand the zone. But it didn't seem to work right there on McGuire. And the pitch is low. 12-6 curveball, low and in the dirt. Tries to come inside with the fastball, 96 miles an hour. Pops it up in foul territory, but it is caught. Aaron Judge with the fantastic catch in the foul ground territory. All right, Marcelo Mayer steps in the plate. Batting 173. Just a bit inside. 1-0. And the next pitch is a curveball that's fouled away to even up the count. The pitch. Goodman drops another curveball, but it does not hit the zone. Now 2-1. Goodman winds up. And the pitch. In there, taking all the way for strike 2. Goodman winds up. And the pitch. Strike 3! Gets him to chase one out the zone. I know those 97 miles per hour fastballs are hard to lay off. But that might be why your batting average is under 200. And the pitch. Foul ball. Miguel Blaze. Having a solid year. 2 home runs, 15 RBIs with a 243 batting average. Goodman with the pitch. Grounder to the second base hole. Does he make the play? And it's an out. That is 3 innings in the books for Goodman. He is mowing them down here in the Bronx. The rain is really starting to come down here as we flip the order over again. Ramiel Tapia back up to bat. Struck out swinging his first at bat. And he's taking first pitch ball. The slider had way too much bite on it this time. And the pitch, 2-seam fastball away, and it looks like it's an easy out for the first baseman.
That's an out. Now batting, the center fielder.
Ryan McKenna was a strikeout victim his first time up. Let's see if Goodman can do it again. With the high curveball hitting the zone, that was a gimme. That should have been tattooed to the moon. Goodman gets lucky in this matchup. Another questionable pitch. It does hit the zone, but wondering why McKenna is not swinging. Maybe he's being patient, waiting for his pitch. Fouls off the Vulcan change. What will Goodman throw next? Slider in the dirt. That does not help his cause. Now the count is 1-2. Next pitch, Goodman in the windup. And the pitch, and he catches this. That is a strikeout. Very generous. That looks like a makeup pitch. Maybe it just barely caught the zone, but that was a very lucky pitch for Goodman to get there. Rafael Danvers up the bat. Goodman with the windup and the pitch. Just a bit outside. Through 3 2/3, excuse me. Goodman is looking very confident there on the mound. Now has a rare 2-0 count against one of the most dangerous hitters on the Red Sox, Rafael Devers. Comes back into the zone, gets a foul ball from Devers. And the pitch. Check swing, but it's still a strike anyways. It does hit the bottom corner. And just like that, the count is even 2-2. What will Goodman throw next? Will Devers be able to adjust and tattoo this ball? Not that one. That Vulcan change gets hit foul. It's a real battle here we have for going on our hands. Goodman winds up. And the pitch. Strike 3! He blows it by on the two-seam fastball up and in to Rafael Devers to end the inning.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
Top of the 5th inning, Goodman walks back out to the mound. It is still raining rather heavily out there. I'm hoping they don't call this match with the way Goodman is pitching right now. Trevor Story in the bat, up to bat. Goodman with the pitch. Foul ball. You can hear the thunder rolling in. But it does not seem to intimidate Goodman. And he is on the mound throwing darts. Strike 3! Located that slider beautifully, had a great break on it, and just too much for the hitter. Masataka Yoshida gave Goodman a rough outing. The last at-bat was able to send him down, but we'll see if anything changes in this at-bat. Starts out with a foul ball. Goodman with the windup. And the pitch. Right down the plate. He suckered him in. It looks like that was a weak fly ball, and the left fielder has it. 99 miles right down the pipe. Too good to be true, Yoshida, and it was. Next up, Tristan Casas. Goodman drops a curveball on the outside. Next up, the pitch. Ooh. It seems like those low fastballs are not getting called. Let's see if he tries to expand the zone up high. Oh no, he just blows a 101 mile an hour fastball right by Casas. How will he follow up the 101 fastball with a bloody changeup? Oh, that is ridiculous. How dare he throw that combination? It's really not fair. Through 5 innings, masterful. Reese McGuire back up to the plate. Goodman with the windup. And the pitch, and it catches the zone. He does not look happy with that release, but he still got the call. With the windup, and the pitch. Ooh, fouled off into the catcher's legs. That's gotta hurt. Goodman with the windup, and the pitch. Foul ball. The 99 mile an hour fastball up and away. Goodman with the windup and the pitch. Grounder, and there's the first hit of the game. It took them 6 innings, but they finally broke through on this young rookie from the Bronx. Very excited over there at first base. Reese McGuire breaks up the perfect game here in the 6th. Goodman from the stretch. With a straight 99 miles an hour fastball. Goodman has been very good in the stretch. Not that he has to go there very often, because he has kept runners off base. Goodman with the windup and the pitch. Strike 2. And the swing and a miss on the 2-seam fastball. Goodman checks the runner. Windup and the pitch. Strike 3. Caught him looking. Marcelo Mayer not having good production today against the young phenom. Going from the stretch. The windup and the pitch. Will be an easy double play. It sure looks like it. And Goodman is out of the inning with allowing just the 1 hit. Beautiful done through 6. Goodman trots back out there in the 7th to face Romeo Tapia for the 3rd time. Struck out in the 1st and then grounded out later in the game. Let's see if Tapia can make a good at bat here. Starts off with a strike on the inside half. Windup and the pitch. Foul ball and the curveball outside.
Come on, guys, come on.
Goodman holding. He's ready now. Windup and the pitch. Right down the main street at 100 miles an hour. Tapia not quick enough to get around. Goodman with the windup and the pitch. Just a bit inside, but still called the ball. 1-2. Goodman with the windup and the pitch. And better inside. He tried challenging him, but it did not seem to work. What will Goodman do next? He doesn't seem to like anything the catcher's putting down. Alright, he has his pitch. With the windup. The pitch. Grounder to the second baseman for an easy out at first. To start the inning with an out. Romeo Tapia is now 0 for 3 against this young standout pitcher and hitter. He does play shortstop as well. McKenna back up. He was struck out on a very questionable call last time up at the bat, but there is no question on that curveball. That is in the zone for strike 1.
Here we go, guys. Let's go.
Goodman does not seem to be rattled out there at all in this big matchup. Strike two. McKenna does seem to be out of his league against this young rookie. Good with the pitch, 0-2. Just inside. McKenna does lay off and lives to fight for another pitch. Where will Goodman go? 1-2. Slider down and away for strike three. McKenna is now 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Back up to bat, the big boy, Rafael Devers. He is going to have to battle uphill because the New York Yankees are now up 4-0 on the Boston Red Sox here in the Bronx. Rafael Devers seems to be ready. Goodman with the pitch. Strike on the outside corner. Rafael does not seem to be phased, though. He is looking in, ready to go for a second pitch. And it's inside. Goodman seems to have a little issue with his mechanics on that one. Let's hope there's nothing wrong with him. That was just a slip on the wet ball, considering it is raining. Strike two with the early swing and a miss on the slider. That was the kind of a hanger that Rafael Devers should have tattooed. 1-2. Top of the seventh. 2 outs. Rafael Devers up to bat. And the pitch. Foul ball. He was late on the 100-mile-an-hour fastball. And Goodman follows up with a changeup. Oh, and inside. That again, if it wasn't for the change in speeds, that would have been in the next stratosphere. Devers seemed to balk at the pitch after seeing that 100-mile-an-hour fastball the pitch before. All right, Goodman back out there to start the 8th inning against Trevor Story, who has gone 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Let's see if he can change his fortune here in the 8th. Goodman with a slider on the inside corner did not hit the zone. Ball 1. 1-0, and the pitch. Catches the zone at 99 miles an hour. That is a fantastic pitch right there. Precision on the inside edge. It's now 1-1. What will Goodman throw next to try to challenge Trevor Story? He challenged himself with a very far outside changeup. Must have lost the grip. This rain is definitely getting to Goodman now here in the 8th inning. The rare 3-1 count today. Goodman is showing signs of fatigue here in the 8th. And the pitch, a curveball on the outside to even up the count. Full count, 3-2. Will Goodman challenge Story, or will he dabble and get him to chase? We shall see. Goodman with the pitch. And he throws a changeup out and away. Strike 3, making Trevor Story going 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts today against the young standout. Masako Yoshida has been one of the toughest at-bats for Goodman today. Let's see if he can change that here. Yoshida has not been successful as of yet, but it has been very difficult. And then he just hangs a curveball that Yoshida tried to tattoo back to the other side of the world. 0-1. Fastball inside, fouled off. It definitely looks like Goodman is showing signs of fatigue. It seems like he is getting tired out there. Wonder when manager Aaron Boone will take him out of the game with a 5-0 lead. Now 0-2. The 93rd pitch of the game for Goodman will be a laser to the left field, and it drops in for a hit. Yoshida finally breaks through after 2 quality at-bats previously. Now the runner on first. Tristan Kess up the bat. Goodman out the windup. And the pitch. Strike one. Goodman does not seem to be too concerned with Story over there at first. Goodman gets another questionable call up there in the zone. Strike two. I'm sure Casas does not like that call. Goodman with the windup. Just a bit outside. 1-2 count. Trevor Story on first base with the leadoff. Goodman with the pitch. Strike three! Devastating 12-6 curveball for the strikeout. Now the man that broke up the perfect game, last at bat in the 6th, Reese McGuire's back up to the plate. Goodman with the pitch. Inside, ball one.
Come on, guys.
Goodman with the pitch. No. Ball two. Did not get the call in the upper part of the zone like he did the last inning. Goodman with the pitch. Oh, he does not seem to be able to hit the zone right now. That fatigue is definitely getting to the young star. 3-0. Goodman with the pitch. And he hangs a curveball and shocks everyone. 3-1. 2 outs. With a 102nd pitch of the game. And it's a laser over the second baseman. Now we got runners on first and second with 2 outs here in the 8th inning. Aaron Boone has seen enough and says, let's go, young fella. You did a hell of a job. But now let's bring it over to the bullpen. First start against the Red Sox. Leaves in the 8th inning with no runs, but 2 left on. And the Yankees go on to win. Goodman, a fantastic first outing against the Red Sox. 7 2/3 innings, 3 hits, 15 strikeouts.